welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'll show you how you can add your Google Ads leads to Omnisend, that too without any manual intervention. So yes, this can be really helpful for you because using Omnisend you can nurture your leads, set targeted email marketing campaigns, send welcome emails, offers and much more. And yes, all of this is going to happen without any manual intervention using Pabbly Connect. So to do this, I've opened the workflow builder of Pabbly Connect, and if you are an existing user like me, directly log in inside Pabbly Connect and open your workflow builder. But if you are a new user, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. After you open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, in the top right corner you're going to see the option of sign up for free. So click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. This means that you can add up to 100 lead details for free in Omnisend. Yes, you heard it right. So yes, after you sign up for free, log in inside Pabbly Connect, open your dashboard and open the workflow builder and follow me. So this is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button. For the trigger application, we have to search for Google Ads. So let's search for Google Ads and we have to select Google Ads. For the event, we have to select it as new lead form entry and click on this connect. Now we're going to receive this web URL using which we're going to create the connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this web URL and open our Google Ads. So as you can see that this is the form which is attached in my Google Ads campaign, and in this form I'm collecting the lead details like the name, email, phone number and the company name. Alright, so now I'm just going to connect this form only with Pabbly Connect. So what we have to do is we have to scroll and you're going to see the option of lead delivery. So open this and it is going to ask you for the web URL. So simply paste the web URL which you copied from the workflow right over here. After you pasted this web URL for the key, enter the key and click on this send test data. It is saying test data sent. So open your workflow and Pabbly is saying waiting for webhook response, and you can see now Pabbly has captured this test data. And as you can see over here, we have received the test lead details, be it the first name, the last name, the phone number, the email or the company name. And yes, with this we have created the connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect. Now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Google Ads, automatically the details of the lead will be started capturing over here and the workflow is going to get triggered, and further we can create a new contact in Omnisend using the same lead details. So now you have two options. The first option is you can continue and create this automation using this detail only, which is the test lead details. The second option is that you can click on this recapture webhook response, wait until you receive a real lead and create this automation using the real lead details only. I'll suggest you create this automation using the test lead details and it is going to run perfectly fine for real leads too. So let's close this Google Ads and now let's move on to Omnisend and create a new contact in Omnisend. For that, click on this add new action step. For the action application, search for Omnisend and select it right over here. For the event, you have to select it as create subscriber and click on this connect. Now if you've already created a connection between Omnisend and Pabbly Connect, then click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, follow me, click on add a new connection and it is asking me for the API key. So to get this API key, first of all make sure that you've logged in your Omnisend account before starting with this automation, and then you have to go towards this API key hyperlink which we have given right over here and open this API key page. After you open this page, you have to click on this create API key button. Once we click on this create API key button, we have to name the key. So let's say I'm going to name my key as new contact. Now I'm just going to give all the permissions and click on this create API key button. My API key is created, so let's copy this key and paste it right over here in our workflow. After we paste this key, we have to click on this save and our Omnisend account will be connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me for the line item identifier type. So over here you have two options, the email or the phone number. So if you wish to keep the identifier type as email, select it as email, otherwise you can select it as phone number. To use multiple identifiers, provide the value in comma separated format by turning on this mapping button. Like if you want to use email, comma, phone, then you can do it right over here like this. Alright, so I'm just going to keep it as email right over here only. Now let's move on further. It is saying line item identifiers channels. I'm going to select it as email because right over here I selected as email. Now it is saying saying line item email or phone number. So if you have selected email right over here as the type, we have to enter the email of our lead right over here, because using this email only it is going to create a new contact. If we selected phone number right over here, then we have to enter the phone number, because using the phone number then it is going to create the contact. So I've selected it as email, so I'm just going to enter the email of my lead right over here, but we are not going to enter it manually by tapping it like this, but instead we have to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and changes with every new response received. So I mapped this email address right over here. Now it is saying line item status, so I'm going to keep it as subscribed. Now it is asking me for the date, so if you don't enter the date, it is going to take the date as the current date, so I'm just going to keep it as blank. Now it is saying source, so if you wish you can definitely provide a source like Google Ads or something like that, and if you wish you can keep it as blank. It is saying first name, so yes, we have the first name of a lead, so let's map it. You have to make sure that you only have to map the string values. So I'm going to map this first name and last name. Now it is asking me for the tags, so if you wish you can definitely enter the tags. Now it is saying send welcome email, so I'm just going to keep it as true because I want to send welcome email to my lead. Now it is asking me for many other details. If you wish you can definitely fill in these details one by one, but you have to make sure that you've collected these same details right over here in your form too, then only you can simply map these details. After entering the details, click on the save and send test request, and once you click on the save and send test request, you're going to see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully created a new subscriber in Omnisend. So let's open Omnisend, and from the left hand of the side I'm going to go towards this audience and then contacts, and we're going to see that new contact is created. You're going to see the name and the email address. Not only this, you can see the date and the time when the contact was added right over here. And with this we have successfully completed our workflow. Now whenever we're going to receive a new ad, or you can say a new lead from Google Ads, then automatically a new subscriber will be created in Omnisend, and all of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So go and try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll add the workflow URL of this workflow in the description box below. You can check it out and create this amazing automation. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.